Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a delicious snack using only a few ingredients out of my pantry. It's going to be delicious. Hey, so I have some graham crackers here. I'm going to be using one sleeve of graham crackers. I've got some cashews here. I'll be using about a cup of those. I've got about 2 cups measured out of some chocolate chips. And I have some mini marshmallows here. I'm thinking maybe a cup and a half or so of those. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my graham crackers and I'm going to break them up into small pieces, this whole sleeve, into my bowl here. You don't want them like really small crumbs, but pretty good sized pieces. Maybe a little bit smaller than a wheat thin. All right. I got my 1 cup measure here. I measure about 1 cup of these cashews. Pretty much the whole tin. I'm going to give those a mix. I'm going to take my marshmallows here and I'm going to measure about 1.5 cups. I'm going to just kind of toss these around. If you don't have cashews, you could use any kind of nut, peanuts, walnuts, whatever. My chocolate chips, I'm going to put in the microwave in about 15-second intervals until they are completely melted. Okay, so these are mostly melted. I'm just going to go ahead and add them to my bowl because this is going to go in the oven. I turn my oven on to 300 degrees. I'm going to stir this chocolate into my mixture. It's going to be messy. I've covered my baking sheet with parchment paper and then sprayed it with cooking spray. All right. So now I'm going to put this in the oven for about 2 minutes and then I'm going to stir it up. All right, it's been a couple minutes. I'm going to take it out of the oven. Pulling some of the dry stuff in. Coat as much as I can. This is just something that I thought would be good mixed together, but it's going to be messy. If you like ooey gooey, this is the recipe for you. All right, I'm going to pop this back in the oven for about another 1 to 2 minutes. All right, it's been about a minute, minute and a half. I'm going to take this back out. Give it another quick stir just to make sure everything is coated or at least partially coated. And then I'm going to let it sit and cool off so it will turn solid. I will be back when this is cooled so we can give it a try. All right. I put this in the freezer after the pan cooled down to cool it up a little bit faster. And it's been in there maybe 20 to 30 minutes, not too long. And I took the last of the cashews that were in the can and I just sprinkled them on top. So I've been snacking on this as well while I'm waiting for it. It's really super sweet. Tastes like s'mores, which, of course, chocolate marshmallows and graham crackers is s'mores. But it's really, really good. Very sweet, like a candy bar. So you might want to eat small pieces of it. But I'm just going to cut this up and put it in a container. Probably have to store it in the refrigerator. But it's pretty good. I have a knife here. And I was thinking about just breaking it up into big chunks. Like this. Like I said, I've been tasting this. And I thought of something to do while making this. Instead of putting the chocolate chips in the microwave to melt them, since we're putting this in the oven, next time I would just put everything in the bowl or on the pan and toss it up really good and then put it in the oven, because the oven, of course, is going to melt the marshmallows and chocolate chips. Then, unless you like it like this, I mean, it looks pretty good like this, but the other way, without melting the chocolate chips first, it's still going to hold together if you stir it at least once, but maybe not quite as messy. I don't know, but it's pretty good. That was a cashew. It's really good. I got goopy hands, but this is a definite try. But if you're not too big into sweets, you might want to take small bites. So until next time, I'm going to put this away after I wash my hands. But until next time, I'll meet you back here on Survive with What You Know. Bye.